G'day and welcome to the show. This episode I'm in brilliant company in Queensland on the Great Barrier Reef, 90 kilometres offshore from Hamilton Island. I've invited all my post-production crew on the journey and they're having a ball catching our target species, the incredibly beautiful, great eating coral trout. There's a load of action on the show, but first let's take a look around as my Ram road trip takes me to Airlie Beach and beyond. Anchored 90 kilometres out from Hamilton Island, we're staying on top-notch charters luxurious 65-foot game boat, Brilliant Company, owned by our hosts Russell and Marlene Hicks. This grand vessel has all the creature comforts of home. It's as outstanding as the superb sunrise. We are indeed lucky to be based here. The top-notch team has a second string to their bow, a 34-foot game boat called the Pirate, and Top Gun skipper Jamie Sutton sure knows where the big fish lurk. Joining him is my show's chief editor Bob, and I'm taking out two of his post-production compatriots. Well, today I got two mates out on board, Dave and Brett, and we are targeting coral trout. So the boys have got some nice heavy rods, but you never know. You've basically got to be thinking, wow, you could land a red emperor out here and it's going to put up a mighty fight. So whilst trout are smaller, we certainly want to be geared up for the biggest fish that we can catch. You can see on the Garmin the way that the terrain really pops up. Some fish showing there. I've got it on split zoom here, which is fantastic. Okay, well get down, boys, because there's some good fish. Now there's fish down there, so as soon as it hits the bottom, which will go slack, click it over and then wind it up relatively tight. Lift, don't strike. Go. That's good, mate. Keep going. Let's tighten that drag a bit. I think it's too loose. This is a new experience for audio editor and mixer Dave. He has only ever fished in the estuaries. Yep, beautiful coral trout. Oh, mate, quick, where's the net? Coral trout. All right, mate. This is a very nice coral trout.
Beauty.
Yeah, you pulled him up out of the deep pretty quick. Okay, want to hold that and yeah, just rest him under there. A great eating fish, especially at this size. So we'll be taking him for the table. Nice work. First fish on the boat.
I wanted one bigger than the baits though.
Yeah, look at that, eh? You're already up. First fish. On board the Pirate, Jamie has Garmin pinpointed a massive bait and predators. Bob is hoping for a coral trout.
Oh, guess what? Ravelli, look at it. In the water, he's fantastic. Come here, you mongrel. Come and grab him, Russ, quick. Good boy. Oh, he's been bit. He's been hit by a shark.
Shark's trying to come up, grab him, hit the sink and stuff.
Only the really good anglers get him away from the sharks.
No trout for Bob, and Dave is frantically trying to beat those hungry, sharp-fanged brutes. Lift, wind down, stop, quick.
Whoa, it's a shark.
Massive shark, look at the size of him. I know it was a red emperor. Was a red emperor. Oh, and that big shark has just beaten him in two. Look at the shark. Oh, and that was a good red, look at that. Sharks are always a problem where there's lots of bait and feeding reef fish. So it's a real battle to boat a good red.
What do you do?
Dave, you just have to drop it back down and try again. Yep, both on, double hook up, beautiful. All right. You've got to get into him. You've got to get into him, Brett. The sharks are down there, mate. So either you're going to win or the sharks are going to win. Lift and wind down. That's it. Lift, wind down. That's good. Going well, mate. Looks like trout heaven down there. Lots of bait fish. The trout love it. Oh, I'm just going to duck out here for a sec.
Oh, we go colour.
Keep going. Oh, another trout. Oh, another beauty. Trout heaven down there. Let your line off, mate. Your bail arm. Good stuff. One, a red emperor. A red emperor. Hold him there. Oh yeah. What about that? The boys are on fire. That's our second drift. Look at that. Aren't they a beautiful fish,
Give us
mate,
some
Brito?
good thumps on the way up.
Oh yeah, mate, they do that. That is an absolute beauty. And look at that, what a daily double. You got to be happy with that, don't you? And the circle hook right in the corner of the mouth. And the same with this beautiful trout here. All right, that's 60 centimetres. I think that's a legal red emperor. Lay yours up there too, Dave. He's definitely legal, but what's that work out? A 54 and a 60. Woo!
Pretty good.
Second drift. Well, boys, hey, amazing catches. Is your second trout in a row. Two drops, two trout.
Yeah, great.
Good size. That's our target species. And every now and again, well, that's what I said. You have to gear up for bigger fish, which are like a red emperor. This one here, just over 60 centimetres. Beautiful fish. A great morning so far. If the sharks stay away, I reckon there's lots more trout down there. If you like what you see, there's going to be loads more on our channel, so make sure you like, share and subscribe. Let's get back to the action. Over 100 kilometres offshore from Hamilton Island, I'm keeping Game Boat the Pirate company. And top-notch charter skipper Jamie has located another patch of fish. Bob is still hoping for a coral trout, while I reposition the Surtees for another drift. There's some good fish just here we're going over. I'm just going to go up and turn around, boys. Well, what we're doing at the moment, we're just drifting across a reef. I found some great ground on the Garmin. It's just coming up now. The boys should be just about on the bottom. That's it. Give him some. That could be a big red emperor. Come on, lift and wind. Lift and wind. Wow, lift and wind, boys. Lift. You're gonna lift. Come on, lift, lift, and wind. Wind down, wind down. Stop, lift. You've got a fish to the bottom. That's it. Coming. Yeah, some really good fish down here. Keep it going, Dave. That's it. That's it. Good work, Reto. Lift and wind. You lift up and wind down. Lift. Yeah. That's it. You've got these Perez rods. You've got the Shimano Saragossa. Don't pull like that. If you pull too hard like that, you'll break the line. Yeah, so nice and steady. Everything's steady.
Okay.
Yeah. Shark ripped it off. What do you got there, trout?
Yeah, yeah.
Trout City down there. Hey? Oh yeah, he's a nice fish. Look at that. Wow, hey? Target species. Look at that baby. Wow, that is a nice trout. Fantastic fishing here.
Felt that one.
Hey, you felt that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was heading back into the...
Yeah, he got away from me there.
And I think he probably did to a point. Well, it's not too roughed up, but they often rough you up through the coral down there. But what a great fish. That is a ripper. On the other side, it's been shredded. Shark ended up eating him. The reason we're fishing here is because it is a deep reef. There's lots of good country around it, lots of bait fish. And where there's bait fish, these guys, they just thrive. That is a nice trout. What about that, eh? The boys are on fire. Well, this is our third drift, and we've ended up with 3 coral trout and 1 red emperor. It's not too bad. You're doing well, boys. Unlike Dave, Brett is an experienced deep water angler. But this illustrious coral trout is definitely his PB. Well done, mate.
When you're heading out wide to fish the deep waters, so water sort of 50 metres and above, you've got to have some pretty heavy gear because the fish down there, whilst we're targeting coral trout, there's red emperor, cobia, mackerel, and a whole host of other reef fish that live down there as well. And you never know when you're going to hook one of those, and they can really do you under if you're too lightweight with your rig. Okay, so this one here, beautiful Saragossa, it's an 18,000 saltwater version. Really powerful, great drag system, and that's what we love about the Saragossas. 80-pound braid onto 80-pound trace, and up to a nice big circle hook on a paternoster rig. So we've got the dropper here. So a nice dropper off the top, that's a ripper. And just a sinker on the bottom, just enough to get us down. That's as simple as it gets. But you've got to have a nice rod as well. This one's a taipan, 15 to 24 kilos, so a real weapon. And these days, with so many sharks about, really important to make sure that you've got heavy enough gear to get those fish up away from the reef.
Aboard the Pirate, Bob is using a similar outfit, and the Saragossa is locked up, putting the Shimano taipan under enormous pressure. Bob's under enormous pressure as well. And in the Surtees 650 game fisher, I'm flat out trying to beat a shark attack. Unfortunately for Bob, it's not a red, but a dogged goal spot trevally.
There's some good fish down there. I think this might be a trout. Whoop. Yep, Mr. Trout, coral trout. God, there's some beauties down there. Look at that baby, wow. That is an impressive fish. What a beauty. Woo. Target species of trout, that's number 4. 4. We're having a ball.
And thanks to Jamie, so is Bob.
Going back. Yeah, there you go. See you, mate. Beautiful release.
When you're chasing coral trout, you've really got to be looking for structure, but also bait. If there's loads of bait down there, generally there'll be some trout around. We're fishing in up to 49 metres of water, so quite deep, and that's why they're this lovely red coloration too. All right, it's his lucky day. Nice healthy trout. On your way, champion. Oh, he's away.
And we're away too. Back to enjoy brilliant company.
Well, it's a beautiful afternoon out on the Barrier Reef. What a special place. It's got to be one of my favourite fishing destinations whenever I get the chance to get out here and wet a line. Well, I brought the Hobie out on board. Brilliant company. What an amazing vessel that is. Absolutely incredible. It's nearly low tide. All the reef is just starting to pop up out of the water. That means all the fish are going to be funneled down through these channels. I'm going to target coral trout. I've got a grappler rod. I've got a Stella reel, just a ball sinker, 50-pound trace down to a nice big 5/0 hook. And I'm going to put a piece of fish flesh on, and I'm going to find some bommies. There's actually one right under me at the moment. It's great having a Hobie. The Hobie links, so easy to fish from.
And when I fish from my Hobie or any other vessel, I'm wearing a life jacket. And because alcohol has a large effect on judgment, coordination and reaction times, I also remain alcohol-free when boating. So remember, always remain under 0.05.
Oh, yes. Gosh, he's getting me into that bommy. Oh. Oh, come out. Oh, got him clear. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, yeah. Nice coral trout. It's exactly the species we're after, coral trout. He's a very brown coral trout. He's not the red that you catch in the deep. But he put up a good old fight. There we go. Look at that for a baby. Ooh, very happy about that. Very happy. A beautiful brown coral trout.
Hop into a Hobie if you want to catch a great coral trout in coral waters. Next episode, I'm again enjoying brilliant company chasing red emperor. I hope to see you out on the water again then.
Well, I'm super excited this morning because I'm targeting one of my favourite reef fish, the coral trout. Now, they can grow to over 10 kilos, but something around the 2 to 3 kilo mark would be absolutely perfect. Now, you need the right rod to do the job, and I'm going to pick one of these Shimano Torres. This one here, absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's nice and long. It's got a whippy end, which is perfect for those trout. Now, the trout will hit really super hard, go back into the reef, and you've got to be able to pull them out of there pretty quickly and keep that tension on, and that soft tip will keep the pressure on that fish all the way to the boat. Coral trout. All right, mate. A very nice coral trout. The perfect reel for one of these Shimano Torres rods is one of these 10,000 saltwater Saragosas. Super powerful. You can actually put 15 kilograms of drag pressure onto the fish, and that's going to bring that fish in nice and fast. Yep, Mr. Trout, coral trout. That is an impressive fish. And once you've got the right rod and reel combo, if you're chasing coral trout in the deep, well, some of this Kayak braid, 50 pound, absolutely perfect, and some Tiagra leader. Now, this is 50 pound as well. You can go up to 80 pound, 50 to 80. Now, when it comes to hooks, well, I like to go get some of these beautiful circles. Now, they're 7/0s. Once the fish hits these circles, you don't pull up, you don't lift hard, you just take up the weight, and this circle will just slide up into the fish's mouth. You just see those circles, they work so well. But if you really want to get that strike in there, you can go all the way through to Predators, which is 7/0s, a little bit light gauge, perfect for trout, but once you start getting up into Red Emperor and Chinaman and all those other bigger fish that are out there, well, you might need to go up in the thickness. Then you've got to match it up with sinkers. Right here, we've got a whole bunch of quality sinkers. Now, 8's probably the smallest you want to go if you're fishing in, say, 30 to 50 metres of water, and you can come all the way through to these lovely big 12s. So a great setup for a paternoster rig and coral trout. Look out.